What is happening, people? Liverpool Prophet back again with another video and more Liverpool related news to talk about, people. Again, I can't lie, a little bit of a rant today. I'll be totally honest. The video is going to be a little bit of a transfer rant, which is crazy when you consider the players you brought in. But I can't lie, people. I cannot lie. I'm not overly happy with Liverpool's end to the transfer window. I made a little short on TikTok about it. I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy with that end to the transfer window. I think it's really below par. And we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. And we're gonna get into where the rest of the window could lead for us as well, which I think is an interesting topic. So, yeah, guys, before we get into the video, do remember, if you are new to the channel, please do drop a subscription. It is much appreciated if you haven't already done so. Do drop a like on the video, of course, and do drop a comment down below. It goes a long way and it is much appreciated. Where do we start, people? Jesus Christ, where do we start? I guess we'll start with the transfer window as a whole. Now, look, Liverpool started off the transfer window with a bang, which caught a lot of us by surprise, myself included. Obviously, we were hearing prior to the window opening, all throughout last season, we were hearing this summer coming. This summer is the one. This is the summer that's going to surprise everyone. This is the summer that is going to be Liverpool spending big on the big dogs. And unfortunately for me, I looked at it, and I think a lot of other Liverpool fans looked at it and thought, you know what? We hear this every year. We heard this the season before last and the season before that. Every year is going to be a big summer for Liverpool. And when the summer comes, we never sign no one. And it's always, penny pinching and mean cheap. I thought the same this year, but this year I felt the owners surprised us. Not only did they, do what they said they were going to do, but they really did spend the bank and they really did break big on a lot of top talent, which I have to big up the owners for. And I have to say they proved me wrong on that, because I was here sitting here thinking it's going to be more broken promises, more of the we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and we never actually do it. But for once, FSG, they actually delivered and they actually did what they said they were going to do. So firstly, I have to say, I was wrong on that, and big up FSG for that, because you know what, they proved us all wrong in this window. I can't lie. So yeah, the window started off very positive for Liverpool. Very positive. Now, obviously, we lost Alexander-Arnold. We lost the right back, so we were short there. But before the season really finished, we went and bought in Jeremy Frimpong. So we went and bought in that right back. So we went and replaced Trent pretty much straight away. So we had the right back in, which I can't lie, was a surprise, because a lot of us thought, we're probably going to go for a little lower tier right back and maybe promote Bradley up to first choice. But no, FSG went and bought Jeremy Frimpong in. Then they topped it off and brought in Florian Wirtz, a player who was looked at by Bayern Munich, he was looked at by Manchester City, and he decided to choose Liverpool, and Liverpool were actually in for him over it. So, yeah, that happened, and Liverpool broke the bank for Florian Wirtz, which I can't lie, was a brilliant move. Then to top it all off, we went and brought a left back in. We went and brought in Milos Kerkez to replace Andrew Robertson, who we know needed replacing, of course. So we went and brought in a left back. So we went and brought in a right back, a left back, and an attacking midfielder / forward. So Liverpool essentially brought in 3 quality players there: Milos Kerkez, Florian Wirtz, and Jeremy Frimpong. So the window was off to a great start. It was off to a great start. A lot of us were sat here in disbelief. A lot of Liverpool fans, myself included, were sat here in disbelief. We just gone and broken the bank on Florian Wirtz, a player who no one would have ever thought Liverpool would even look at, consider signing, let alone actually sign him. The rumours were Florian Wirtz to Manchester City. The main rumour was Florian Wirtz to Bayern Munich. It looked almost nailed on he was going to be a Bayern Munich player. And then out of nowhere, it comes out that he has decided and snubbed Bayern Munich and decided to play for Liverpool due to the brilliant persuasion of our manager Arne Slot, and the project that Liverpool are currently building appealed to Wirtz a lot. And he said Liverpool was the choice for him, which we love to see. Similar to Frimpong again, was very impressed by Arne Slot's project, was very impressed by Arne Slot when Arne Slot sat him down and told him how he was going to fit into the team. Similar to Milos Kerkez. So all 3 of the new signings were pretty much convinced by Arne Slot, and they were convinced by the Liverpool project, the project that Liverpool FC have been building under Arne Slot. So again, that shows the pull that our manager has, how persuasive he can be, how charming he can be, how he can get players on board, and how he can present himself and he can present Liverpool in the best way possible to other players. So, yeah, we have to big up Arne Slot for that. Who would have thought Arne Slot would be that persuasive. So yeah, big up to Arne Slot for that. So yeah, the window started off very, very well. 3 top quality signings in, everyone was buzzing. Unfortunately, then Liverpool were hit with a tragedy that unfortunately Diogo Jota and his brother Andre Silva had unfortunately been killed in a car accident. And I can't lie, the joy and happiness that the window had started off with quickly turned into a nightmare. Let's be real. And a lot of us still aren't over it. So unfortunately, we lost a striker in Diogo Jota. So straight away, we were short of forward up top, unfortunately, for tragic reasons, of course. And it took a while to get over that, I'll be totally honest. A lot of us still aren't over it, myself included. But yeah, that really dented the window, because it was all going so well for us. We just won the league. We just had the parade. We just signed 3 top quality players, having a great window, and then we were hit with something devastating like that. It was very, very tough on us. So yeah, that was unfortunate. So we were sort of forward, and yeah, we weren't looking at no one really at the time. Darwin Núñez was still at the club, and Luis Diaz was still at the club. So the window started off promising. Then we started to see a bit more outgoings. We started to see we saw Luis Diaz part ways from Liverpool to go to Bayern Munich, which wasn't really a surprise because Luis Diaz looked like he was angling for a move away from Liverpool. So we saw Luis Diaz leave to go to Bayern Munich, which I can't lie is a little bit disappointing because I would have liked to have kept Luis Diaz around. But when a player doesn't want to play for your club, you have to let them go really because it's in the best interest for not only the club but for the player too. For all parties. So Luis Diaz was moved on to Bayern Munich. So not only were we now short a striker, we were now short a left winger too. So yeah, Luis Diaz was moved on. We needed a left winger. Then we saw the departure of Darwin Núñez, who a lot of people were torn on. A lot of people wanted to keep Darwin Núñez around. A lot of people wanted to keep him. For me, it was sell, easily sell. I don't see how it was even a debate, to be fair. He needed to be sold, and he was sold. It was the right decision for all parties. He's had 4 years to prove his worth, and he has not done so. So, selling Darwin Núñez was the best interest of everyone. And Darwin Núñez was moved, so we were now short two strikers, and we were now short a left winger. So, a window that had started off so promising for Liverpool now left us usually how we usually are in windows, short in certain positions. Then the window picked up a little bit again. Liverpool went into the market and signed Hugo Ekitike. There was a lot of talk of who our Liverpool striker was going to be. Gyökeres, Sesko, Osimhen, Isak, Ekitike. Liverpool decided to go in for Hugo Ekitike. So the window picked up. We had brought in a forward, but unfortunately, the matter remained. We lost 3 attackers and we only brought 1 in. So again, we were short. We were short up top. So Hugo Ekitike was in. Our forward options, as things stand, and at the time were Federico Chiesa, Mohamed Salah, Hugo Ekitike, and Cody Gakpo. As you can see, only 4 forwards there really. So we are really short, and we still are very short. So the window that started off very well has now kind of become a little bit of a rant season, I'll be totally honest. I'm not exactly happy now. The window shuts people on Monday, the 1st of September, which is next Monday. As I record this, it is Wednesday. So Liverpool have got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Liverpool got 5 days to sort 2 forwards out and a centre-back out. Yeah, people, I can't lie. The window kind of has pelted out a bit, and it's kind of just, it's kind of died out a bit. The excitement at the beginning has kind of died out a bit. I forget to mention the centre-back position. Obviously, Liverpool needs centre-backs. We know Liverpool centre-back-wise need to fix up. And the centre-back issue as well was kind of resolved, semi-resolved. Liverpool brought in Giovanni Leone as centre-back, who is a young, upcoming centre-back. So we have 1 centre-back there, but the matter remains. Ibrahima Konate's future is still uncertain. So Liverpool still need another centre-back to come in. So as things stand, we're sat here. Liverpool still need 3 more signings. Do we get 3 more signings? Probably not, because you know what? As good as FSG have moved this window, we're bound to get something that's going to pelter them, something that's going to hold them back, something that's we're going to look at and think, okay, yeah, there we go. That's the FSG we all know. And that is leaving us short in 1 position. If you ask me now, how much more signings do I think Liverpool make? I think we make 2 more signings. I think we'll get an attacker in, and I think we'll get a centre-back in. I think we will sign Mark Guehi. I think that deal will get done very soon in the next coming days. Fingers crossed, hopefully. And I think we'll get an attacker in. Whether that means we get a left winger in, whether it means we get a striker in, I'm not totally sure. Left winger, I'm not sure who we could get in, to be totally honest. The striker talk, obviously, is Alexander Isak. And I'm going to be honest, people, the more days go by, the more that is starting to look unlikely. I'll be totally honest. We've got 5 days to get Isak sorted out. I can't lie, it's looking very unlikely now, people, and it hurts me to say that. It really does. But again, I think we'll get in 2 more signings, and I think unfortunately we'll be left short at striker or we'll be left short at left wing. One of them positions we will be sorting. So unfortunately for us, as good as the window has been, we're going to be left short in one position. Typical FSG, ain't it? Typical FSG. But again, we've brought in some top talent. We have a very good starting 11. Should we get in 3 more signings? I think we'd have decent depth on the bench too, to be fair. I think we would. So, yeah, fingers crossed, people. Fingers crossed. But, yeah, that's my opinion. I think Liverpool signed 2 more players before the window shuts. Who them 2 players are, I'm not sure. I think Guehi will be one, and I think we'll get an attacker in. So, yeah, people, yeah. But, guys, that is it for me today. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Do remember, on your way out, people, do drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. And do drop a comment down below and let me know what you guys think. For now, though, people, I am going to head out. I'll be back very, very soon. Big up everyone who's watched. Big up everyone who is supporting the channel. Liverpool Prophet, peace out. I'll speak to you guys soon. Up the Reds. Let's freaking go.